In this video, we're going to compare 3 different acoustic guitars. And the reason that I think this is going to be an interesting comparison is because we're going to choose guitars from 3 vastly different price ranges. Now, I'm fully aware that some people might criticise this comparison and say you should only ever compare acoustic guitars that have got the exact same tone woods. And whilst they might have a point, the reality of the situation is that there are many options available here, and that is obviously going to impact the price. If you spend thousands of dollars on an acoustic guitar, then of course you're going to get a beautiful handmade instrument with only the very best materials and tone woods available. But if you only spend a couple of hundred, then you're not. It's going to be vastly different. What and I think most of the people in the real world are really interested in is how these guitars compare in terms of sound. Because ultimately, that is going to be one, if not the main driving force behind you purchasing a particular instrument. Very few, if any people, are going to purchase a guitar purely based on the tone wood it's made of. They're going to go and try a few and purchase depending on how it sounds, how it plays, and whether it's in budget. So let's get started. Remember, we're going to do this as a blind comparison, and I want you to tell me if you can figure out which one is which. One is a super high-end premium guitar that costs over $4,000 brand new. It's a Taylor 814 and it's made of only the very, very best materials available by hand. Another one is this mid-range guitar from Martin. It's a DC1e, and these come in at around $1,500 brand new. Obviously, it's not the cheapest guitar by any stretch, but it's also not an absolute no compromise premium high-end one either. So it's a great quality guitar, but there's probably going to be some compromises somewhere. And the third option is this super cheap offering from Harley Benton. It's a CLG650, and these cost just a few hundred. Although it's a great guitar for the price, it's certainly not going to be handmade, and the woods and the materials are going to be selected to fit the budget. Now, to make this comparison as fair as possible, I've deliberately chosen 3 guitars that are all full-size instruments. They've all been freshly strung with the exact same strings from Elixir, and we'll record them using the exact same chain, an 84 mic into a Neve 1073 Pre. No compression, no EQ, we're just going to hear the raw sound of the guitar through the mic and the Pre. So without further ado, let's take a listen and let me know what you think. Does one of these stand out as being a mega premium high-end instrument that's worth every penny? And does another stand out as obviously being the cheapest chips budget instrument? Drop a comment and let me know. I'd love to know your thoughts. And when you're ready to find out the results of this blind test, there's a link in the description below. Click that and I'll email them to you.